Tough act to follow. But I've been doing that my whole life. Made it this far. I know this might sound like a little religious hokey pokey, but the reality is that God's hand has been on Jason's life from the very beginning. And that might sound like happy fun talk, but Jason believes it to the core. And to honor and respect him, you need to understand that that's fundamental to who he is. And there's, to me, little breadcrumbs that God has left along the way to say, I could have taken this dude home at any moment. But I'm not done yet. Like, so the dude's 1 year old, and the story is told that he's playing on the ground under a tree, and a branch from 60 feet up just falls 1 feet away from him. Huh. Just warming him up for what's to come. I don't know where that came from. There's the Mount Rainier's story, which was after my wedding, and Jeremy and Jason didn't do much more than just Google it and decided that was an adequate education. They get to the base of the mountain, and the guys who keep you from doing harm to yourself ask them if they have A, B, C, D, and E, and they're like, oh, I've never heard of one of those. Yeah, you're going to want one. So, Jason falls into, as they're ascending, Jason falls into a crevice, free falls, seconds go by, attached to Jeremy by a rope. Jeremy starts getting pulled, does what he learned 10 minutes ago he should do this afternoon. Throws the ice pick down straight out of cliffhanger, hugs it, and Jason's hanging. Pulls him out of the thing, and life goes on. There's the Catalina story. Oh my goodness. You should read my blog. I wrote about some of these. There's the story of Jason driving in Uganda, and just on kind of like the roads around here, just where you've got the cliff on one side and the mountain on the other, and he's in his little rented 4x4 that's never going to be the same, and half of the road caves out as he goes over, and his car is stuck, and he's sitting in it as it goes, cliff. Gets out and spends the rest of the day recruiting the entire village to help him pull the car down. Same trip, driving through the, whatever it is out there, I haven't been. Driving through when a bull elephant charges, gets within like 10 feet of his car, just ears flapping in the wind, reverse. A few days later, you seen the breadcrumbs? A few days later, his car gets stuck in a swamp in the Serengeti around dusk, and starts running like you do. Not setting up camp. Runs 3 hours